Hey, everybody. Hey, Gothic Man coming at you here. Hey, Gothic Man's here. He's going to talk about. Well, everybody's asking, hey, what are you going to do when you get to Bakersfield? Your YouTube is not making a lot of money. You make barely enough off your Pornhub right now. Well, whenever I get to Gothic Elite, that will take off and change. But what is my immediate plans to make money? Well, Gothic Man is going to go back to his genetics on some of that because it's pretty simple what is engraved in his DNA. Gothic Man is a licensed auctioneer. What he's going to do when he gets to Bakersfield, California, there are 5 auction houses that are listed as having a regular weekly sale. Gothic Man's going to go to all 5 of those auction houses and he's going to sit there. He's going to take notes. He's going to find out what sells where and for how much at what profit line on an average at each sale. He's going to buy from one sale, take it to another sale, and go to another sale. And he's got and flip merchandise there. And he has found out that, well, there is less than 4 hours away from the closest liquidation warehouse and 2 hours away from the closest Amazon skid warehouse. Well, Gothic Man, he is going to raise capital with investors, get a bankroll, and split profit with investors, set up probably something on his Patreon, if not a investment club or business, a buyer's club or something like that, and work with OPM. He's done it his whole life. It won't hurt his feelings to start out working with other people's money to bankroll, start up on liquidations and start up on auction flips. I've got my Mercari store. I've got my eBay store. There are, from what I can see, 18 flea markets in Bakersfield, California, and we're an hour and a half from Los Angeles. Gothic Man was made to hustle and flip. He came here to Clemens Falls, Oregon, because he wanted to grow marijuana, and he paid attention to the soil. He did not even think about looking, and found out in Oregon there is a state moratorium, basically a ban on auction houses. So there's no auction houses in the whole state of Oregon. So that's like taking away a basketball player's basketball hoop, taking the ball away from him. He was born and bred. That was his very first job. His dad, his grandma, his mama, his grandfather owned Franklin Auction since 1958. My dad's was an auctioneer before he died. My brother's an auctioneer. My uncle was an auctioneer before he died. My other uncle is an auctioneer. Hell, you guessed it. Yep, my other uncle's an auctioneer. My brother's an auctioneer. I'm a licensed auctioneer. I've got, 14 cousins last time I checked that were auctioneers. Guess what I'm going to do? When I get there, I'm going to bankroll. The only reason I'm just investing in snakes and stuff right there is because right now it's breeding season and I'm living in my RV. I've got a Mercari store with the stuff that wasn't stolen out of storage by my ex-girlfriend. Thanks, Kai. I enjoyed you stealing my Snap-on tools and my welders and everything. I appreciate that greatly. And yeah, appreciate that a lot. But, well, that's all history. I'm going to get more inventory. That's what I know how to do. I'm going to do what I know how to do. Here, I can't do that. I can't buy here, sell there, and flip. I know how to liquidate. That's what I know how to do. And then Goth Eggs got me where I can to Teenage Craig, and then Pornhub said, "Hey, you're popular. I'm ranked in the 30,000s. I mean, I was up in this 500,000 when I joined. Now I'm 30,000. That's with just solo stuff that Goth Egg told me to do. Hey, babe, you're right. People do like middle-aged, crazy white guys. They like their daddies. You were right. I'll give credit where credit's due, Goth Egg. You're right. Thank you. It makes my ego feel this big to know that I am ranked that high in my model ranking. And congratulations on your win. So, everybody, follow me. I mean, Goth Egg, she comes in my real life. It's going to be spectacular, but there's going to be some transition time where Goth Egg Man's going to need to make some bankroll money, and he's going to go back to what he needs to do. I mean, he talks to Goth Egg Lee every day, so he knows that he's got the right one. And all you people that keep saying, "I'm not going to give you nothing," you're just giving to it. No, I'm here to take care of myself. Please believe. Ask Goth Egg. I barely gave her anything since I lost my job. Before, when I had my job, I give her probably about 30% of a paycheck, just because she's who I wanted. And that's what I do with my normal real life girlfriend. Pay for everything, take care of them, and that. And my ex-wife was here, and yeah. Bringing a real life girlfriend home with your ex-wife of 33 years. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm going to keep a online girlfriend. Might as well be the best online girlfriend that you can ever get. Thank you very much. Set your goals high, you get your goals met. Set your goals low, and you get what you get. So, I reached for the sky and I got it. And she, not if, when she comes into my real life, when I get there, because people's like, "Why don't you ask Goth Egg for money? Why?" There is one simple reason. I'm gonna tell everybody, and the next person who tells me, "Why don't you just have Goth Egg pay for you to drive down there and pay for your rent?" I'm gonna answer that in one simple statement. I'm gonna do it very calmly, and some people can respect it. Some people say I'm a dumbass, but I'm not a gold digger. I don't love Goth Egg Lee because she's rich. I love Goth Egg Lee because she's Goth Egg Lee. She is the most beautiful person in the world. She's the sweetest person in the world. She gets a little frustrated, and she is very Italian and has that Italian flaring temper, but it is so adorable, and that is my perfect stereotype. I'm telling you, look at my body count. I'm going to therapy. I kind of did it. My ex-wife calls it my disassociative behavior, where I look back on my history and self-analyze myself. I have found out my stereotype for women of what 99.99% of every woman that I've ever dated or slept with, she's always been a shorter woman. 99% of them have brown eyes, big tits, and big attitude. That little bitty woman that's a big old firecracker. Goodness! That Goth Egg Man's woman right there If you got this little bitty midget just jumping up in this big 7 foot guy's face, telling him, "I ain't afraid of you. I will jump up and kick your ass." That's Gothic man's woman. That little bitty thing that has to jump up the pimp slap, stand up. I'm sorry. I'm only 5'10". I'm a normal, average size human being, but oh my God, if I see a woman fucking doing Spider-Man at a grocery store or at a store just shimmying up those shelves to reach something on the top shelf. Ooh, goodness. Ha! There's my woman right there. But, yeah, I got distracted. See what I mean? This is how those videos get so long. So, basically, I've got to leave work no matter what because in my DNA, the way I was taught, the way I was raised, is illegal here. No auction houses, no flea markets, no. I mean, they have their swap meets occasionally at the fairgrounds, but big deal. Those are junk, fucking junk, commercial junk. And bless your hearts, people, bless your hearts. I understand. But it's not the same. A regular old school country auction and then a gallery auction and an antique auction and then I miss, oh my God, I miss liquidating people's houses. I'm sorry, it's the greatest thing in the world for me back when I was doing auctions was just total estate auctions. Just go in there, somebody's wanting to either move or a family member's died, and you come in there and they're like, "I don't know what to do. I got this, I got that." And you're like, "No worries, I got this." Boom, boom, boom. "Hey, y'all, here's your check. All your stuff's gone. I made me a commission, made some new buyers, got me a buyer's premium, got me a seller's premium. I got paid twice. Gothic man's happy." And I used to charge between 25 to 50% commission. But in my old auction house, with Braden Family Auction, right there on 3637 East Raymond Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. We were there for almost 12 years often. So, you know, we'd probably still be there, but C1 bought the trucking school, bought the building that we were in. And, well, when your landlord goes, "Hey, the trucking school at the end of the lot down there, they made us an offer that was just retardedly overvalued of what this property is, and this is what they paid. You have this many months to get out." Ta-da! End of an era. So, that is how the end of that happened. I mean, there was other extenuating circumstances prior to that, but that is how I lost the building. I mean, I had some issues prior to with partners, but the way I lost the building was it was sold out from underneath me. I don't blame the man. Who wants to be a landlord when you could say, hey, this is the big time cash out. Somebody did it's worth this much, and because it's next to me, I'm gonna give you this much. I didn't blame the man at all for selling it. Hell, I would have sold it too, and I wouldn't have gave me as long. I mean, he gave me what, almost 6 months to find another building, and I found another building with somebody else, and we had an auction for right there on Madison Street in Indianapolis for, I don't know, year. I was there with Tom Wilson, and I did some auctions with Jim Elliott. We tried to find a builder. Oh my goodness, me and Jim Elliott, we drove all over the state of Indiana. I mean, that's what I did. We looking at buildings to make us an auction house, and more than likely, I'm going to do it again. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my porn. I'm going to flip my junk. I'm going to bring y'all along with that on those investments, because I don't have my same bankroll or credit line, because, I lost everything and went batshit crazy, and my credit went from being in the mid 800s to I have no idea what it is now. So it is what it is. I'm starting over. So that is a little quick update on what Goth Eggman plans to do when he gets to Bakersfield, California, to help get to where he's able to support Goth Egg prior to getting a lot and getting that, quick cash to come into influx him, because, hey, you want to invest with me? What is the best way to guarantee that I'm buying exactly what I say I'm buying, and you're investing in what I say you're investing in? Yep, that's right. Watch for the release date when I do the haul video. So, that is investment security. So, everybody, watch my videos. I've gone on babbling for about 17 minutes now. Subscribe to my videos. Buy my merchandise, Craig Goth on Macari, and Goth Egg Guardians on Morph Market. Check out some of my new snakes that we're going to have babies. There, y'all watching those videos? Yeah, those carpets. Those carpet pythons went to town. And we got ball pythons. And, Goth Eggman, he's not all about that. It's just the fact that those are low-hanging fruits. Goth Eggman loves the carpet. He had to have his carpets no matter what. But ball pythons, their popularity, and right now we're in a recession, and some of the projects are tanking because of, recession. And you can buy a normal ball python for $10 on Morph Market. It will be baby normal, $10 to $50. You can get adult, female, sub-adults, $100 all day long. Breeders, big breeders, $150, $200. What kind of jeans you want? Doesn't matter. They're about $200. You got a bunch of single jeans. Recessives? Yep, you can get about $200. What? You want some babies that go with your projects? Yeah, we can get $150, $200 for baby. Hey, double jean recessives under $200, and then clown jeans. I'm sorry. I'm finding mahogany clowns for $250 now, and those at the beginning of the year were $650. So hell yeah, Goth Eggman going to snatch a few of them up, because what are they gonna do? They ain't gonna go to zero. It's not a dead ringer stock, and it'll always have recyclable income on that. Just so, hey, and even if it does go to zero, boom, 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 pump the life in it. Batman to the rescue. Hey, boom, no. We're worth Oh, we went from being worth $50, $100, back up to worth $500. Boom, boom, na 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 na. We put, there's easy ways to breathe the life back into those projects. So, they never go to zero. So enjoy my videos. I'm going to get out of here and have some fun.